President Donald Trump has threatened tariffs on European allies over Greenland. Europe is now scrambling to avert the tariffs. It is also considering potential countermeasures. Now, this may include a measure many call a trade bazooka. Trump has reiterated his intention on Greenland. He claimed that Denmark has not been able to do anything to get the Russian threat away from Greenland, adding it is time and it will be done. Trump has been citing the threat from Russia as a justification for his demand to take over Greenland. Denmark and 7 other European countries have boosted their military presence in Greenland recently. They hoped it would assuage fears over the island's security, but instead, the move has invited a threat of tariffs. Now, Trump said he would impose the 10% levy on goods coming in from these 8 countries till a deal is reached for the purchase of Greenland. Now, Trump's threat to impose tariffs triggered an emergency meeting of European Union ambassadors. At the meeting, the envoys reached a broad agreement to intensify efforts to dissuade Trump from imposing tariffs. But it also called for preparing retaliatory measures should the duties go ahead. Reports say that French President Emmanuel Macron has asked the European Union to activate its so-called anti-coercion instrument, sometimes referred to known as a trade bazooka. The anti-coercion instrument has never been used. It could limit access to public tenders, investments or banking activity, or restrict trade in services. Reports say that EU leaders are also considering a package of tariffs worth on $107 billion of US imports. Now, the package was prepared last year but suspended after trade deal with Trump. Sources said that the tariff package appeared to command broader support as a first response than anti-coercion measures. Now, EU leaders are set to convene for an emergency meet this Thursday. Denmark has expressed hope that European countries targeted by Trump tariffs will stand together. Now, he added, there are major things at stake for the US as well.
Yes, the American president is unconventional, to put it diplomatically, but America is also something other and more than the American president. I trust the world. There are also checks and balances in American society, and that essentially gives me a belief that when we stand together and when we are able to explain what is at stake, and it is not only Europe for which things are at stake, there are major things at stake for the United States as well, then we will also get through this. I mean, that is something one has to believe in and something to work for.
Og det er jo ikke kun for Europa, der er ting på spil.